Lara Croft is being chased by armed men but manages to escape and climbs to a higher vantage point, eventually discovering the fabled House of the Jaguar. Realizing the legend is real, she contacts Roth to share the news, and he expresses pride in her. Inside, she slips and nearly falls into a spiked pit. The area is filled with traps, but Lara navigates through, barely avoiding disaster. When she finds herself underwater and is attacked by an alligator, she fights it off with her knife. As she struggles, memories of Roth surface. He had promised their Chile trip would be a simple stop for treasure, but instead she finds herself constantly battling for survival. Lara eventually locates the statue, wishing her father Richard Croft could witness the discovery. The statue seems strange, though, as it resembles Chinese craftsmanship. Roth arrives and the two hug. Lara recalls how everyone thought her father was mad to believe the Chachi people could have ventured this far south, but he was right. Lara tells Roth about the legendary box housed within the statue, rumored to grant immense wealth to anyone who touches it. She explains that this place was built around 900 BCE, over 2,000 years before Machu Picchu. Roth inspects the box, noting its seamless construction and lack of visible locks. Lara hesitates, thinking they should leave it alone, but Roth reassures her, praising her for completing the adventure her father began, calling her a true Croft. As they step outside, they're confronted by the armed men again, who warn them that the box will only bring death and destruction. Lara, initially believing the men to be treasure hunters, notices their necklaces and realizes they are protectors. Roth, convinced they are after the treasure, decides to fight back, and Lara joins him. In the chaos, one of the men holds Lara at gunpoint. Roth, sensing her panic, tells her to close her eyes, then shoots the man. He comforts her afterward, urging her to stay strong and survive. 3 years later, Lara participates in a brawl during the Takanakuy festival in Chile, repeatedly punching her opponent while haunted by flashbacks. Jonah calls, reminding her that she promised to spend Christmas with him and Abby. Lara brushes off the idea of going back, claiming she doesn't need a restart, only to keep moving forward. Jonah pleads with her to stop running from her guilt over Roth's death, saying that she can heal by returning home and letting her friends help. Lara, still unwilling to confront her grief, hangs up. At the festival, Lara watches a Pachamama ceremony, where a widow burns her late husband's belongings to symbolize moving forward. Lara is reminded of her need to find her path. She returns to her family estate and begins sorting through her father's things, reflecting on Roth's encouragement and the blame she received from her teammates for his death. Jonah and Zip arrive to help. She tells them that she's ready to let go of her father's and Roth's belongings. That night, Lara suffers nightmares, reliving the day Roth died and facing the haunting accusations from her friends. She wakes up in a panic, determined to press forward. In an effort to move on, Lara donates her father's artifacts, but while attending the auction, she overhears gossip calling her ungrateful. A man named Charles approaches, sensing that she is using the auction as a way to bury painful memories. He tells her that family never truly leaves them. After leaving the museum, Lara returns home and discovers an intruder attempting to steal the box she had recovered with Roth in Chile. She fights the thief, but he escapes. Lara chases after him and contacts Zip, who tracks the thief via a tracker placed on the box. Using a bike, Lara tries to intercept the thief, but he escapes by boat. She catches a glimpse of his face. It's Charles, the man who spoke to her at the auction. Determined, Lara explores her father's hidden texts and learns that the stolen box is known as the Gift of Kings or the Curse of God. She tells Jonah and Zip about a sister box located in China, a journey her father and Roth had once planned. Her friends urge her to let it go, but Lara refuses. She asks Zip to track Charles, believing he is heading for the second box in China. Meanwhile, Charles opens the box on his boat and seems entranced by its contents. It possesses him, and he compels one of his workers to kill the captain. At the last moment, Charles halts the killing, but as the storm brews, he ominously declares that it's not just a storm, but the dawn of a new era. Chaos is coming.